Hey, good morning, Kirby World. I've got your tip for today. You know, when we finish our presentation in Kirby and we get to the end of our demo and we're ready to start our close, all we're really doing is asking that customer to buy. When we ask someone to buy, they really only have two choices. They can say yes or go along with the purchase, or they can say no and give us an objection. Couple general rules I want to go through when you're at the end of your demo and you're closing. Number one, when you ask for the order and you ask that question, shut up, because the first person who talks loses. So when I say, may I say welcome to the Kirby family, or if I say, so folks, how do you spell your last name, I've really asked them to buy, haven't I? That's my turn to keep my mouth shut and wait for them to answer. Number two, when you ask for the order, have a smile on your face. Be at ease. Look like you never miss, and every time you finish a presentation, the only thing that happens is people buy the Kirby from you. So when you say, so folks, by the way, how do you spell your last name? Say it in just that tone of voice. Be relaxed. Put on a happy face. Number three, if you want people to say yes, every time you look at them, give them a little nod. If I say, so folks, may I say welcome to the Kirby family, and I give a little nod like this, I'm just sending that signal that I want them to say yes. Number four, when they say no, or when they give you one of the objections, don't argue. You can't win that argument. All you simply say is perfectly okay, or I can appreciate that, or you're absolutely right. In other words, a little phrase that lets the customer know that you're listening to what they said. Does a couple things. Number one, that will buy you a little time to think of how you're going to overcome the objection, yes? And the second thing it does is it just lets the customer know that you're listening, so that when you overcome the objection, they'll listen to you. And last, when you overcome the objection, you have to ask them to buy it again. Every time we ask them to buy, they're either going to buy it, in which case, got a sale, right? Or they're going to give you one of these 6 excuses. They're going to say, I can't afford it, need to think it over, not in the market, not a priority, talk to my spouse, or holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Listen how nice it sounds when they by saying just perfectly okay. Hey, Kirby man, I can't afford it. Perfectly okay. Hey, Kirby man, I want to think about it. Perfectly okay. It just makes a customer at ease, so now you can overcome the objections. Follow those simple rules at the end of your demo, most important being when you ask them to buy, shut up, because the first person who talks loses. That's your tip for the day. Everybody today, 3 demos, 1 sale. We are positive.